show you, I want to make a video of an entree I made a couple of weeks ago, and I tweeted the picture. It was really good, but I had not filmed it because I didn't know it was going to be really good. So it's a Chinese or Asian stir fry made with lots of vegetables and shrimp and served with shirataki noodles. The first time I made it, it was the spaghetti cut, I guess is the right word. And today I have the fettuccine style, which I don't think is going to be as good. I don't think it matters taste-wise, but it looks better with the spaghetti ones. So I'm warming up the pan, and I've already gotten some things together. I have 4 jumbo cooked shrimp. They were already cleaned and cooked. And I've already cut up some vegetables. I'm trying to remember how I did it last time, and it wasn't like this. I know that I had shrimp, orange bell pepper, and baby corn or Chinese corn, and the noodles. And I flavor it with this awesome Bragg all-natural liquid aminos, but it's an all-purpose seasoning that tastes like soy sauce. And it was given to me by a friend, and it's great. Very flavorful. But I had some asparagus from going to the fresh market. I don't mean the fresh market, I mean the grocery store with lots of fresh produce. It's an Amish market where I live. So I have some asparagus this time. So I'm going to saute asparagus, orange bell pepper, and baby corn with this olive oil spray. And I'm going to add the shrimp after the vegetables cook for a few minutes, because the shrimp's already been cooked, and I'm going to cut the shrimp into bite-sized pieces. I can't remember if I used onion last time, but it certainly won't hurt to put onion in it if you like. So let this start to cook a little bit, and then put your shrimp in and let it cook a little bit more. Add water as needed to simmer fry it. Lastly, you'll add the noodles. So I have a package of noodles. I opened and prepped them earlier this week, so now I just have the second half of the bag, and I drained the water, and it's setting over there somewhere. So the last thing I'll do is add the noodles and a couple sprays of this similar to soy sauce. I hope it's not high in sodium. It has 160 milligrams, so if you were striving for between 15 and 2,400 for the day, bear that in mind. It's not bad. About 6%, I guess, of your daily value. Of whoever the average person is. So this pan's doing well. Interestingly, I have another dish of vegetables over here and meat. So I'm cooking this for a friend who doesn't eat seafood but does eat meat. So this is Italian sausage, and and it's not been cooked yet. So I'm gonna cut it into bite-sized pieces, making sure that I keep it away from the shrimp. And I'm gonna saute it with no baby corn in this one, because Italian sausage and Chinese don't seem to go together. So this is onion, some more of that orange bell pepper, and asparagus, and then bite-sized sausage, and I'm going to saute that over here. I'm not really going to show you how to make that one, but I'm making it in the background. So I think this is, the thing about this is it's so colorful and tasty, and you can serve it with a side of whatever you like. Obviously last time I didn't have anything green in here, so I served it with a green vegetable, but since this has all my vegetables, I don't know that I'll need much of a side to go with it. Ponder that. I bet that this person will have real corn on the cob for their side dish, because there's some in the refrigerator. And by the way, I was reading up about this Chinese baby corn that I like so much, and it's actually real corn. Best as I understand it, it's real corn, regular corn. It's not genetically modified, but it's harvested, and it's very difficult to harvest. I'm not sure that they do it here in the United States at all. But you harvest it when it's young, so it really is that small, and it's before it goes through the process where it becomes starchy and has sugar in it. So that's why the baby corn has so much less calories and starch, sugar, than regular corn. So that's something I learned recently. Okay, so these are starting to brown. They look good, but I should have some water over here just in case I need it, and I do not. So I'm getting some water. I'll grab my noodles while I'm over here, and I'll grab another knife. Okay, so I have water here and noodles. And I think I'll go ahead and turn this pan on for the other dish. No, this one. And I'm going to cut up this sausage right on the, can you even see me anymore? I know I said I wasn't going to show you this, but I don't know if I should have cut this up before I cooked it. I don't know what I'm doing. This is really, really nasty. Thing to do for your friends. Eek! Okay, so on the cutting board, I'll take my other knife and my shrimp. Yeah, okay, I'll wash my hand because I sort of touched that sausage. We don't want any cross-contamination. Not in this kitchen. Okay. Hang up my shrimp. This is so good. And as you can tell, it doesn't have to be shrimp. You could put tofu in there if you don't eat shrimp. If you don't eat any kind of meat or seafood products. You could, where's my gadget? Somebody out there likes my gadget. Here it is. You could use chicken, beef, lean cuts, although saturated fat is not the horrible thing of my youth, but it doesn't mean you should load up on it either. So, a nice lean meat, or fish even, or like I'm using shrimp. Okay, it's lovely. It might use a little bit of simmer frying. And soon I'm going to put in the noodles and spray it and let it simmer. And I did that last time, I don't know how long, maybe 10 minutes, and the flavor got through everything. It was fantastic. Let me bring the camera over so you can see it sauteing. See, isn't that pretty? Love color. And here's what the other thing I'm making that I said I wasn't going to show you. There's the cut up sausage and mixed vegetables. I think, I don't want to just keep the camera on. I want to simmer that a little bit longer because I think that the asparagus is going to take a few minutes to cook. So maybe in 3 or 4 minutes. When you're cooking this yourself, just when your vegetables get to be tender or the texture that you like to eat them or close to that texture, that's when you add the rest of the stuff and let it cook very low and the flavoring seep in. But everyone doesn't like their vegetables the same texture. My sister likes hers very crispy. I like mine soft. So it's up to you. And just trust that in a few minutes I'm going to do the steps I said and I'll show you the rest of it later. Okay, it's all done and plated up. It looks pretty good. I was thinking it doesn't look as green and vibrant as what I order when I go to Chinese restaurants, and that's because they use a steamer. So if I had a steamer, this would be even better. A bamboo basket would be awesome. And if it had those special mushrooms that that they have in Chinese food, they have a special top, like a parachute. I don't know what they're called. Somebody will know and put it on YouTube, and thank you for that. I'm going to bring the camera over and show you this. It has 100 calories approximately. And if you're curious, because you might be, here's the sausage dish over here. Looking good. I should have opened a fresh bag of the noodles and could have split it between these two, but I'm going to put this on some penne pasta. Just a little. Little pasta, a lot of vegetables. Okay, and some sausage. All right, enjoy.